Hi everyone, welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Hope everyone's had a lovely week this week. I posted love readings this week for all the Zodiac signs. If you didn't get a chance to watch those, you can find them on the playlist and go back and take a look. There's lots of good energy, and a lot of the readings were like new beginnings coming in, or some things wrapping up, which makes sense for the time right now, what's kind of been in the air. But it's also, this is the full moon reading, and full moons are all about like closing out cycles, leaving things behind, and then of course there's going to be new beginnings when the new moon comes in. So this is going to be for the full moon in Libra, which is coming up on the 16th. It's also a pink moon, which I find exciting. It's my favorite color is pink. So I'm definitely going to be taking a peek to see what the moon looks like. I don't know if it's a super moon or not. I think that it is. But yeah, so let's find out what's happening with this full moon, this pink full moon in Libra. Let's get some general energy to start. Ooh. If you guys have been watching my readings and you like the messages and they're resonating, if you could please subscribe for me, I'd really appreciate it. That way other people can see the videos and get the messages as well. But also, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can start doing live readings, which is something I've really wanted to do for you guys. So we have Detoxify. It's full moon in Taurus. We have Push Through Any Insecurity. And then we have Clear Your Mind. Okay, and remember guys, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. If you would like a personal reading to take a closer look at your own situation, you can send an email to Elle's House of Tarot at gmail.com to book a reading. Okay, so what we have right here is I feel like there's going to be a lot of purging. A lot of purging of negative energy because we're closing out a cycle here. We have the full moon and then we have a quarter moon here. And then the last quarter, first quarter, last quarter. Anyway, so we have this full moon here in Taurus. We're detoxifying. We're going to get rid of any remnants of negative energy that we've been carrying from past relationships, from past experiences or interactions with any type of people. It could be family members, could be coworkers, could be friends, or even a neighbor you don't get along with. That might be a specific message for somebody. But any negative or toxic energy we've been carrying with us, we are going to clear that out. We're going to detoxify and do some purging. That's probably going to bring up some insecurities, some triggers, because you're going to be forced to face some negativity. And rather than retreating and running from that, we're going to push through that. We want to heal that so that we can release it. And that's going to help you clear your mind. You're freeing up your mental space here. On the bottom, we have open up to change. So when you're detoxifying, you're pushing through these insecurities and kind of purging this negative energy, you're opening yourself up to change. And if you look here, we're just talking about, we're going to close out an old cycle with this full moon, and a new moon cycle is going to open up in the next phase of your life or energy, you know. So we're closing out this past cycle by detoxifying and letting go of any lingering energy so that we can open up to change. And there's going to be lots of burdens and weight lifted off of you by releasing all of this. Okay, that's what I'm kind of feeling there with that. I'm going to use this deck. This reading feels like kind of intense, like the energy is kind of intense. This purification that you're going to be going through, if you're ready and willing, could lead to some very intense changes. All right, so what should we be focusing on during this full moon in Libra? What should we be focusing on? Okay. All right, so we have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. We have, look at that, the Father of Cups in the reverse. And then we have the Hermit in the reverse. Okay. So this Page of Pentacles is all about learning. It's all about being open to new things, new ideas, taking on new information, and then sometimes even kind of doing things in a new way. So as you're detoxifying and you're purging all this negative energy, you're going to be able to approach life in a new way. You're going to learn a lot about yourself, but now you're in a place where you're open to learning those things. It's interesting that the Father of Cups is in reverse underneath this push through your insecurity. These cups, like King and Queen of Cups, can sometimes signify self-love or emotional maturity. So if you are, if you don't conquer these insecurities that are going to be triggered and brought to the surface by this detoxification, then you're not going to make a lot of progress. I feel like for some of you, you're going to feel like a need to retreat or to avoid or kind of move away from the insecurities because you don't want to face them. But that's not very loving of self here. I know it's difficult. It's not something that any of us want to do, but it's part of the process. So this Father of Cups in reverse is like about self-love and growing your emotional maturity. We have the Hermit here in the reverse. When you're in hermit mode, you're usually in a very clear state of mind. But what it feels like is many of you have probably been in isolation for a little while, or you will be going into isolation while you work through some of this. And then once your mind is clear and you're feeling lighter and freer, then you're going to come out of hermit mode. You're going to come out of your shell here. That's a little turtle. He's so cute. You're going to come out of your shell and you're going to be ready to kind of approach the world in a new way. I feel like a lot of you are going to be looking at life from a completely new perspective. And then we have this Ace of Wands here on the bottom. So it's like a renewed sense of passion. It's like I'm hearing the word like wonder. Or I have this oracle deck that has, what is it? Enchanted. And one of the descriptors is childlike wonder. And I feel like that's how some of you are going to come out of this. Going to be looking at the world in a completely new perspective because you've gotten rid of all this negative stuff. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Oh, interesting. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Now it's talking about this emotional maturity and growing your emotions. So I feel a lot of you have been very... You've kept yourself very guarded, and you have kind of kept your emotions to yourself, not just with romantic partners, but with other people in your life because you don't want to get hurt. That's a pretty negative energy to be holding on to. And I think with this Page of Page of Cups in reverse on this Page of Pentacles is you're learning how to let those emotions out so they can grow and evolve. And that's why you're going to see the world in a different perspective because you're coming from a place of renewal, it feels like. Why is the Father of Cups in the reverse? Okay. Oh, interesting. We have the King of Swords. So these two kings here. Now, usually the King of Swords, he's kind of looking a bit aggressive in this picture. He's not typically aggressive. Okay, he's leaning forward. He's got this sword up. He kind of has a stern look on his face. I feel like this is you giving yourself a very honest pep talk and not letting yourself off the hook. Because you're working through your insecurities, but you're going to do it in a loving way. You're just forcing yourself to acknowledge truth, to face the truth of whatever situation you are closing out, whatever phase that you're moving on from. Okay, and that's going to help you develop your emotions here. Whoop. I didn't ask the question, so I'm going to put it back, but we do have the Knight of Cups in the upright here. And what I was saying is you're going to come out of hermit mode, and now you might be able to make an offer of love to somebody. You might be open and ready for a new relationship. Why is the Hermit in the reverse? All right, there's 3 cards here, so I'm not going to take them. But the King of Cups is showing with the Wheel of Fortune. So again, emotional maturity, turn of good luck. But I only like to take 1 clarifier because if there's too many, it's just like too much information. Sometimes I'll take 2, but there was 3 there. Why is the Hermit here in the reverse? All right, we're getting 2 again. That's okay. So we have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the 5 of Pentacles. You're going to come out of this hermit mode feeling so strong, so confident, and so proud. And now the 5 of Pentacles can be kind of a being left out in the cold or feeling alone or spiritually drained. But it also is, it's more about change in this reading because it says clear your mind. Oh, and that's funny. I totally forgot that this card was off to the side. Be open to change, or open up to change. Okay, 5 of Pentacles is making changes in your physical world. We're approaching life in a whole new way. We are looking at things from a completely new perspective, which is going to bring about a lot of change. So when you come out of hermit mode, they're showing me like that, like somebody walking out of like a very like expensive hotel, and she's got like this really posh outfit on and the sunglasses and like the big expensive car. Like she's just got like this vibe of like, I am here and everybody knows it. Like you're just walking out of your hermit mode like like a complete badass, basically. Just really proud and confident, and you're ready for big change in your life, and you're open to it because your mind is clear. You now know exactly what it is that you want and what you're looking for, and you're not going to settle for less. Okay. So what's going to be left behind with this full moon? What's going to be left behind? Oh yeah, look at that. 3 of Swords. Pain, heartbreak, sadness. That's what we are purging. That's exactly what I was talking about in the very beginning. That's 3 of Swords. Pain, sadness, heartbreak. We're purging all of that negative energy out and healing it. Looking at life from a better perspective and allowing ourselves to feel and develop our emotions. Okay. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. We are not waiting around for anybody or anything or anyone anymore. We are taking control back, bringing the change in by ourselves. Okay. For example, if you're in some sort of divine counterpart connection and you've been sitting and waiting for this person to come back, you're not going to do it anymore. Like, sorry, I waited long enough. I have now gone through this transformation where I know that I deserve to have somebody who's going to be here and be present with me from the very beginning. I'm not waiting on you anymore. I'm moving on with my life here. And then look, 6 of Cups. Soulmate card. Reunion, family, success, love, joy. Yeah, it feels like love is going to come in. Well, this is what we're leaving behind. But it's like, because we're healing this pain, because we are no longer waiting for our circumstances to change, but changing our circumstances by ourselves, this is more the result than what we're leaving behind. Because in this row, your mind is now clear. You've come out of hermit mode, this very confident and powerful person, male or female, doesn't matter. You are ready for big change in your life, and that is going to help you manifest love, okay? Because we're open to the change. We're open to new people coming in. So there's reunion here. This card can also be about nostalgia, more when it's in the reverse. So you could be leaving behind a person like I was talking about that you've been waiting on. You could be like, you know what? I'm done with that. I'm leaving that behind. But this is more, to me, feeling like opening up to somebody new. So why is the 3 of Swords here for what's being left behind? Okay, so we have the Magician and the reverse. And that's kind of what I was saying. So if you've been in this negative energy, particularly if you've been waiting on a divine counterpart to come back, you've been trying to either manipulate the energy to kind of draw them in, or you've just been sitting and waiting and hoping that they're going to fall into your lap. And this entire time you've just been sad about it. But we're not going to do that anymore. We're not going to try and change the course of fate or what the universe is trying to bring in. Okay, we're leaving behind just kind of sitting and waiting for things to manifest. Okay, and what is the Seven of Pentacles? Why is that in the reverse? Okay. See, Seven of Cups in the reverse. We're leaving behind confusion, doubt, overwhelm. Okay, we're pushing through all those insecurities. We're learning to love ourselves and facing those hard truths, and that's going to leave all the confusion, all the self-doubt, all the overwhelm, all the anxiety is going to be all left behind because we're not waiting anymore. We're moving forward. Why is the Six of Cups here? Why is the Six of Cups here? Okay. Knight of Swords. This is why this card feels more like the result of what will happen when we leave this stuff behind. Because we have coming in fast and furiously here the Knight of Swords. That is communication. That is honesty. That is, I'm hearing the word purity. Somebody that's going to come in and kind of sweep you off your feet. And I feel like for most of you, once you are feeling this very confident, powerful energy, and once you've opened yourself up to the universe to allow change to come in, that's when this person is going to come in. It's a soulmate here on this soulmate card. And I feel like they're going to be very direct, and I feel like things are going to move very quickly for the vast majority of you. Okay? Because your mind is clear. You're not going to settle for somebody that isn't emotionally satisfying for you. You're not going to settle for somebody that has deal breakers. Okay? We're coming in with truth and honesty and the soulmate here on the Six of Cups. All right, let's see where we are at on time. Okay. So I'll get one more row for what's going to be coming in after this full moon. We already have a clue here with the Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords, but we'll get some more information. What will be coming in next after this full moon? It's kind of like a sneak peek into the new moon. What will be coming in next after this full moon? All right. All right, so I have Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have the Son of Pentacles in the reverse, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Two of Swords. Okay. I don't know if this will sit up there. No. All right, I'm just going to put these over here. I'm going to move these up so you guys can see. So Ace of Swords, Son of Pentacles in the reverse. That's the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. What's coming in next? Well, I feel like all this powerful energy that you've gained is going to be put to a test here. I think this person is going to come in fast and furiously, and you're going to get a little like, whoa, who is this person? It's going to feel very exciting, very hot. So there may be some moments of confusion, and I feel like you may want to retreat here with the Son of Pentacles in the reverse. Because that's kind of like your knee-jerk reaction. But then we have the Two of Swords here where you're going to make some sort of decision. You're feeling stuck for some reason. All right, so why is the Ace of Swords in the reverse? Oh, you know what? I feel for a lot of you, there's going to be a minor setback because the person, for those of you that have been waiting on a divine counterpart, or if you're walking away from some sort of relationship that you've needed to get out of, they're going to come back. That's what it is. Okay, so see this Two of Swords is underneath this soulmate card with the Knight of Swords and the new person coming in. You're probably going to have to choose between the two of them. I think this is going to be a momentary bit of confusion where you're not sure who to make the solid offer here to, because you have such a strong connection to this person. Okay, this is what it's feeling like. There could be other types of decisions that you may encounter, so it doesn't have to be that specifically, but there's some sort of decision that's going to come up, and it's going to be like a test to you. And underneath the decision, this clear your mind was in this row with where this indecision is. You need to clear your mind so you can think clearly about what you want to do. All right, so why is this Ace of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, that's where you're going to start to clear up this confusion, to unfog your mind here. Who is balanced? Who has been giving? Okay, who is an equal? Who would I have a relationship with that's equal give and take? I feel like you're just gonna like ask yourself these types of questions. Okay, this person from my past, he or she did not give equally. They were always taking, or the connection was unbalanced, or they weren't emotionally enough, or something like that. And then you're going to compare them to this new person, and well, my new person is very giving. My new person is very balanced. This connection relationship is more even. So you're going to ask yourselves these kind of questions to clear up the momentary confusion by this person coming back. So why is the Son of Pentacles here? So the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse. You are going to be very tempted to go back to this person, even though you know that the relationship was not healthy. So that's what this is, the temptation. And that's why you are kind of, they're showing me somebody standing between two people, and they're holding the pentacle, their coin, to their chest, and they're looking back and forth between the two, and they're trying to decide, who do I give my pentacle to? And they know that it's the new person, it's the soulmate that's come in quickly and swept you off your feet. You know that, but you have such a strong tie to this other person that it's going to give you a moment of confusion. There might be just a little bit of regression here. That's okay. So you are going to be tempted to give your pentacle to the person from your past, but most of you, and that's why you're kind of a little bit stuck here, but most of you are going to realize you're going to snap out of it. So why is this Two of Swords here? Yeah. See, we have the Moon in the reverse. So the Moon is about things that are hidden, things that are secret, or things that need to be revealed. Nothing is hidden here. You already know the truth. Nothing needs to be revealed to you. You already know the answer. Okay, the universe is not keeping any sort of secret from you. You're being tested a little bit by this person from the past coming in and giving you a little bit of a shakeup. But at the end of the day, you know, okay, yeah, that was a little shocking. I wasn't prepared to deal with having to choose between these two people. I do have a strong tie from the person from my past, but this new energy feels much better. Okay. Now remember, this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everyone, but I'm just reading the cards and getting the messages from my guides as they come. Okay. So at the end of the day, you have to use your own intuition and follow your own gut, your own soul, to make the right choice that you want to make here. But either way, there are no secrets here. The universe has already given you the answer. You just get confused. You're tested a little bit. Okay, so can we get a final word of advice here for this new moon? I'm sorry, full moon. I keep saying new moon. Full moon and Libra reading. This pink moon. We have don't let pride get in your way. There's a few messages here. Don't let pride prevent you from opening up to this new person. You're going to be very confident. You're going to be this Queen of Wands energy, feeling like your bad self. Even though there's a lot of purging, a lot of detoxifying and healing done, sometimes it can resurface a little bit when you're meeting someone new. So don't let the pride of not wanting to get hurt or things that happened in the past with this other person get in the way of this new relationship. Okay? And for some of you, this might be a specific message. Some of you were told that this person that you're moving away from, the first person, you were probably told a bunch of times it's never going to work out, or why are you still with them? Why don't you just leave them? And so there's a pride issue of wanting to prove that you can make the relationship work with this first person. But deep down, you know that they're not right for you. Okay? So however that resonates for you. And we're going to get one more word of advice here for this. Okay. Take 2 cards. Again, with the have-release negativity, it's very important to do this detoxifying and releasing the negative energy during the most pivotal part of this full moon. And then have faith in your dreams. Just have faith that the universe is going to get everything in line for you and bring all this loving energy in. And look on the bottom, a new romantic cycle begins. So after the purging and having the faith and trusting, a new romantic cycle is going to come in. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave the reading there for you guys. If it resonated with you, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you come back next week for your Zodiac readings, and I will see you guys later. Bye.